Hello educators, this video is to help you set up your Schoology courses so that you're successful when you're designing them this year. Please note, if you have already put material items in your Schoology courses, you will need to copy those to your resources and delete them out so that your materials do not get lost while you are linking sections later on in this video. To do that, if you have materials in your courses, go ahead and click on Options, Save Course to Resources. That will save all of your materials to your resources so you don't have to worry about losing it. Once you have done that, you will need to go and click on the gear next to each material item and then select Delete so that your course is empty. If you need to pause this video to do so, please go ahead. Step one is for all team members to do at the same time in your courses, and that will be renaming the sections. Before we rename them, we need to know what we are going to rename them to. So for example, for high school and middle school, you're going to be using your last name and the period. So for example, if I was teaching Algebra 2 and I had period 3, I would rename it to Skillingburg period 3. If I'm in high school, I will have A day and B day courses, so I might add A day or B day to the end. If I'm in middle school, it would just be geometry. If I had a geometry course, I would just use Skillingburg period 2. Casey, do you want to talk about elementary courses?
Yeah, so for elementary courses, if you have sections, or for example, if I teach math for 2A, I'm going to rename my math to my last name, 2A. Same thing for my reading, social studies, science, all of those courses. If you're departmentalized, then you'll do the exact same thing. You will rename them based on the course with your last name and then the section that the students are in. Now for Lee and Canyon Ranch, you guys are just a little bit different because you have the house systems. So you will just want to make sure that you rename yours with your last name and then whatever house system that you guys use.
Mm-hmm. If you have questions about what to rename your sections to, please reach out to us and we can help you walk you through that. To get to your course sections in Schoology, you're first going to click on Courses and then My Courses to see a list of all of them. When you do that, you should see a list of all of your courses and sections that Penimation is linked to. If you are secondary, you will probably see sections underneath, multiple sections underneath the black course title. So for example, if I'm in Algebra 2, but I have 3 sections, I might see section 1, 2, and 3 in blue underneath. Casey, if you want to talk about elementary real quick.
Yes, so if you're an elementary teacher and you are self-contained, you will see all of your content areas and then your sections will be underneath each content and you will have one section for each content area. If you are departmentalized, then you will see your course, your content area, so language and literacy, and then you might see more than one section because you teach 2 sections of that content area.
Okay. Just note that sections are in blue font and your course titles are in black font. The sections are what we are changing. We cannot change the black font course title. So regardless, next to each section, you should see a gear icon. To rename it, you're going to click on that gear and you're going to tap on Edit. When you do that, a window will pop up and you will see an area that says section name. That is what you will be changing the name to. So for example, if I'm teaching Algebra 2 at the high school, I would change section 1-1 to Skillingburg first period A day. Once you change that section name, you will then tap on Save at the bottom. Don't forget to save them. You will repeat those steps for each section until you can see that they look like this screenshot above. So for example, all of my Algebra 2 now say Skillingburg first period, second period, third period. And down here for elementary, underneath each one, you will now see Kemp 5C. Go ahead and pause this video and go in and change all your section names. Then restart the video once you've done that. Step 2 is another step for all team members. You are now going to add all of your team members to your courses as admin. So let's say that Casey and I teach together on a team. I'm going to add Casey to all of my sections as an admin, and she's going to add me to all of hers. So if you notice, next to each blue section title is a gear icon. You're going to click back on that and click Add Members. If you do not have multiple sections, you will just see the one, but you will still add members to that. Once you click on Add Members, you want to make sure that your campus is up here in this field, and then you can type to search for your team member's name. For example, if I type in Casey, her name will pop up and I will tap on it and it will have a green check mark. You can go through, if you have 3 or 4 team members, and search for all 3 or 4 of them, tap on their names, and you will see that all of them are selected over here, and then click Add Members to add them all at one time. The next step after doing that, underneath each section, you are again going to click on that gear icon, but now you're going to click on Edit Members. This will allow them to be admins in your course. Once you do that, you should see a list of your teammates. Next to their name, you're going to click on the gear icon and then select Make Admin. Once you click on Make Admin, tap Confirm. Then your teammates will have this badge icon next to their name. You're going to make sure that you do that for each one of your sections, and you'll know that you've done it correctly when you go back to your courses, and now I can see Casey's sections that she had renamed all underneath the black font Algebra 2 title along with my own sections. And then for elementary, you can see my name underneath Kemp 5C. You have Skillingburg 5B underneath Mathematics. You're going to go ahead and do that for all of your courses. Then pause this video, go ahead and go and do that. And once you've completed that step, come back to this video for the next one. Step 3 is for your team leads only. This is for linking the sections. Only one team member needs to do this. The sections that are linked together will be called the master section. For example, let's say I'm the team lead on the Algebra 2 team. I have Casey's courses underneath my courses, and this might be my very first section underneath the black title. I'm going to click on that gear and click on Link Section. For the elementary example, let's say Casey was the team lead. She would go in and click on her first section and then click on Link Existing Section. Once you do that, all other blue sections will be available for you to select. Go ahead and click on all of them so that they look like this, and then tap on Next. Schoology then has a save fail. You do not have any grades currently in the gradebook, but it is requiring you to download a copy of it. Don't worry, just click on Standard CSV and click on Download Next. You will then get a message asking if you want to link these sections. Go ahead and click Link Sections. Once your sections are linked, they should look like the screenshot below. If you notice under Algebra 2, I have listed horizontally all of our sections. And underneath, for the elementary example, we have Kemp 5C and Skillingburg 5B. Casey, do you want to talk about changing the course profile icon image?
Yeah, sure. So every team leader will have to change the profile images for the courses that are all linked together. So you will go on the course and you will go up to the top to the thumbnail. And if you hover over that thumbnail image, you will see the option that says edit picture. And so you will click to edit the picture. And once you click to edit the picture, you will get some options. Now, Schoology does provide you with images for the thumbnails, but we would like for you to actually use a thumbnail that you've created that's easy for your learners to navigate to the course. So if you're teaching math, then I would have the thumbnail that says math. Just so that your learners, when they look at all of their Schoology courses, they're able to easily navigate to each course. Once you have the thumbnail that you want, you will click Attach File. When you click Attach File, you will be able to select that thumbnail image from your device and then upload it into Schoology. Now, just so you guys are all aware, the Schoology workflow changes just a little bit now that your sections are linked. Some of the stuff that does change is assigning to certain sections. Be careful of publishing and unpublishing materials. When you publish something to your course, you want to make sure you publish it just to your section and not to all sections, unless you want all learners to have that piece of content, as well as deleting materials. There will be more information to come on this and some more steps for you guys so that you know exactly what to do. But we just wanted to make sure that you were aware that now that your sections are all linked, when you go to work inside of your courses, you will have to be careful how you assign things to learners inside of those.
Okay, again, please feel free to reach out if you're not sure what to do on any of these steps, and your DLC will be more than happy to make sure that you get set up correctly. Thank you.